are you doing with your fingers?
I don't know.
Not hitting record, damn it. Anyways,
Hey Google, hit record.
Yeah, because Brian won't.
Really?
Anyways, earlier today, I was presented with a video with a girl smoking out of pizza. She smoked pizza. Like,
what?
Yeah, she made like a thing out of the crust and she smoked it like a pipe. It changed my life.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 20. Can you believe it? 20 of Geeklirious.
Yeah.
I am your faithful host, Brian, along with my co-host,
Mike.
And we have a real banger of a show for you guys here today.
Always, I assure you.
Like Miley Cyrus, we are going to be a wrecking ball of fun.
Don't mention her songs anymore.
Oh, good lord. So yeah, we got a lot of stuff to talk about. Wreck-It Ralph, Oscars, Christopher Robin trailer, Jessica Jones 2. We got stuff.
Yeah.
But first,
a lot of Oscar the Grouch news.
Oscar the Grouch. Alright, Mike.
Yeah.
Do you like free stuff?
I mean, that would have been my middle name if my parents would have given me one. But they decided against it. So yeah. Yeah, I do.
Oh my lord. So, what would you say if I can get you 5 movies for free?
I'd say you sound like one of those spammers that call you like every 5 minutes.
I assure you this is not spam. So I bought the movie Coco, which I love Coco, and I tried to...
I love Hot Cocoa.
Hot Coco's great too.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the Disney Pixar movie, Coco.
Maybe that's one week I can watch with you, then we'll break it down.
Yeah.
And we can sip hot cocoa while we watch Coco.
That sounds fantastic.
We'll keep that in mind.
We need a lot of hot cocoa though. It's a long movie. So there's a download code in it to get the digital version.
Yeah.
So I recently just found out that Disney Movies Anywhere, they partnered up with Movies Anywhere, and now it's just all one.
So it's Disney Movies
one
Anywhere.
App. No, it's just called Movies Anywhere. So what you're gonna do, ladies and gents, is you're gonna download Movies Anywhere, and this is in no way an advertisement
the code Geeklirious
or promotion. There is no Geeklirious code. I'm just telling you how to get free stuff. So as of today's recording, which is March 8th, 2018. Huh?
I thought it was the 7th.
No, it is the 8th.
It's the 7th.
So you have off for the day, and you get all mixed up. So pretty much all you got to do is you download this Movies Anywhere app, and you'll link your iTunes, your Amazon, your Google Play account. All you got to do is link 2.
Okay.
They give you a whole list.
If I link 4, do I get more?
No. Oh. Nah, just linking 2 will give you 5 movies.
Doesn't want my Tumblr?
No, I don't believe so. I think it's just like digital streaming sites. So like iTunes or Amazon or Google Play. Yeah. But, so if you link 2 out of the list of services they have, you get 2 free movies for the first one, and then 3 free movies for the second one. So that totals out to 5 free movies, which is totally dope. Because why wouldn't you want 5 free movies?
So just for signing up?
Just for linking your account.
Oh yeah.
Which is great. So you make an account with them, and then you'll link 2 of your previously existing accounts, and you get 5 free movies. You can't beat that. So you want to hear what movies you get?
Okay, yeah. I mean, that's important.
So the 5 movies that you get when you link all of them together are, first of all, Big Hero 6. That's a fantastic movie.
Let's sign up just for that.
That's what I'm saying. But on top of that, you get Jason Bourne, the new one, the 2016 version.
Where Matt Damon returns, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, not the
Renner?
Not Jeremy Renner. You get the Lego movie.
Okay.
Which is good. I really enjoyed the Lego movie. You get the new Ghostbusters, the female cast.
Okay.
Which, if you hadn't seen it, now you can.
Yeah.
That's pretty much all I'm going to say about that.
Controversial, quote unquote.
And last but not least, you get the original Ice Age. Which is actually...
The original Ice Age? Okay.
Yeah, which is actually the best of the... How many do they have? 14 now?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, it's up in...
There's a lot of Ice Age.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of those. But yeah, so you get 5 free movies just for linking two accounts, because everyone's got an Amazon account. Everyone's got either an iTunes or Google Play account. And even if you don't, even if you have, like, one of the three,
yeah,
you still get 2 movies for free.
There you go. Well, that is a hack by Brian.
Yeah, there you go. I feel like we need, like, a theme song for this. Like, free stuff. Yeah.
Yes, if anyone has some audio laying around, there's some spare audio, send it our way.
It's like, free stuff from Brian. Yeah. So, you want to start off our stuff?
Yeah.
So, alright, let's start off with, alright, so let's talk about the Oscars.
Okay.
You did not see them.
No, not much.
But
no.
I caught the last tail end of them.
Perfect.
I caught like the last maybe hour or
That's
so.
what you need to watch
and
if you're gonna watch it.
I turn on the TV and Jimmy Kimmel's hosting, and the first thing I see is Guillermo del Toro and Lin-Manuel Miranda of Hamilton fame, obviously,
yes.
carrying a giant party hero into a movie theater.
That's awesome. Why can't that happen?
Right?
For me.
I guess Jimmy Kimmel invited the group of people to watch a preview of that new Disney movie, A Wrinkle in Time, which I have no interest in seeing. But
no, I thought that would be your thing.
I thought it would be too, but I couldn't care less about that movie. Nothing in that movie is like, oh man, I can't wait to see Oprah as a fairy. Like, that's not my thing.
Okay, yeah.
But,
is that what's in that?
Yeah, Oprah's in there. She plays like a fairy godmother or something. I don't even know, man. Yeah, it's literally like the last thing I wanted. I think Reese Witherspoon's in that too. Like, there's
she gave everybody like Hondas though, man.
It's like, and you get a Honda.
Everyone
and you get a Honda.
Mindy Kipling.
Mindy Kipling is in it. Yes, from
I like her.
No, Mindy Kaling.
Kaling. I always mess up her lesson.
From what's she, The Office. Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, yeah, that's how I started my Oscars off, with this random segment, and they're like shooting hot dogs via air launcher into the crowd and stuff.
In the theater?
In the theater, yeah, not in the Oscars. They went into like a separate theater where these and surprised like a group of like moviegoers. Anyway,
imagine you just sitting there enjoying the movie, and then you get a hot dog to the face.
Yeah, dude.
Sounds like my Friday night.
Yeah, there's a bunch of like famous people that went in there too. Like Mark Hamill was in there, and like I said before, Lin-Manuel Miranda. I think there's a bunch of famous people. But anyway, that's how I started it off. And then I really didn't care about too many of the categories, but I was super happy that the before-mentioned Coco, I love that movie. It won Best Animated Movie and Best Original Song for Remember Me, which is like super catchy, and every time I hear it, it gets stuck in my head.
Yeah, I saw a little bit of the people were like dancing, and didn't they like play that song like during the show or whatever?
They probably did. I don't know.
I saw a clip
I think
of,
I caught it. I caught it later. That was before the giant sandwich. Oh, my audio's
giant sandwich.
Yeah, before the giant sandwich. And then Guillermo del Toro won Best Director.
Yeah,
which is fantastic because I know both you and I are huge fans of Guillermo del Toro.
He's a treasure.
Yeah, dude. Hellboy 2, Pacific Rim, Pan's Labyrinth, Crimson Peak. Just, he's fantastic, and I'm happy to see that he won Best Director for Shape of Water.
Yes.
Which won Best Movie.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Unbelievable.
So, yeah.
Well deserved.
Absolutely.
He should have gotten this with Pan's Labyrinth in my book.
I believe so as well.
Yeah, he's great.
Was he nominated that year?
Possibly.
And it was a long time ago that movie came. That movie came out in like 2007.
Yeah, it's been wow. But well deserved. Congratulations to him and everyone else with the movie.
Absolutely, that was awesome.
Yeah, finally something like that. I know you said something you've actually seen. You know.
Yeah, I posted that on Twitter. The Freaky12 on Twitter.
And
Geeklirious. Yeah. What was it? Yeah, I think I posted that for my personal account though. But it was the first movie I've ever seen before it won at the Oscars.
Yeah. Like
normally I see it after because I'm like, oh, this movie won Best Picture, might as well check it out.
Yeah.
that usually never works out for me. Birdman. But,
I didn't like Birdman.
Yeah, Birdman was terrible.
I didn't think it was terrible, but...
Oh,
I mean, it was interesting as far as,
it was
like...
interesting as far as, like, an art piece goes.
Yeah. But,
like, it's not a movie.
No.
It's, like, an art acting session.
Yeah, I was pretty disappointed with that, actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
I had high hopes for that.
The soundtrack was cool.
Yeah. Everyone...
With, all the drums.
Was saying, oh, it's amazing,
the
blah, blah, blah.
The cinematography, but...
Yeah. How it was, like...
all one shot.
Yeah, one shot.
Yeah, I mean,
crazy.
It's a very cool looking movie.
Absolutely, yeah. Great idea, just, and that's okay, not everything has to, hit out of the park, and it's good that people try new things.
Absolutely.
That's what's important.
But,
yeah.
Yeah,
so, what, didn't Andy Serkis win as well?
You know what, I didn't see it.
No?
I hope he did, that'd be cool.
Maybe not.
But, I mean, I was, so I think, last week when we did our Black Panther thing, I talked about how it should win, like best costuming or whatever at the Oscars, and I realized that it came out in 2018.
Yeah.
And this was the Oscars for 17. Yeah. So maybe next year we will see,
yeah, true. Yeah.
Black Panther in there.
It should. I mean, great movie.
But yeah, hats off to Del Toro and Shape of Water, which is a phenomenal movie. Everyone, I think, should see it.
I've yet to seen it.
Dude, you really should.
Super weird because normally I'm on top of, that sort of seems like my kind of movie. But
it totally is. It's super weird. I love weird movies.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I definitely noticed that this year at the Oscars, the Academy Awards, whatever you want to call them, there's definitely a change of, like, a lot of the movies that normally win are very, like, snooty, kind of, like,
some
acting
foreign French movie.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
No one's actually seen, but somehow it's number one.
The cinematography is amazing. Oh, it comes out like, was it like December 29th or something? Like just makes the cut or whatever it is, and it ends up winning. But yeah, no, I definitely see like a change of pace this year. There's a lot more, I guess, modern movies. The modern style of filmmaking, and yeah. I'm very happy to see it going in that.
Well, yeah, because normally they, as far as Shape of Water and stuff, they don't normally pick stuff that's that weird. You know?
Yeah.
Like that. I haven't seen the movie, but I mean, would you consider it sci-fi?
It's got elements of it for sure,
right? I mean, sci-fi-ish.
Yeah, definitely.
But
it's almost like borderline monster movie-ish.
Right, yeah.
Very like Creature of the Black Lagoon, like.
Yes, absolutely. So, I mean, it's definitely, one of those weird ones.
Yeah. So,
what else we got?
Moving on. You just watched it, so let's talk about Wreck-It Ralph.
The trailer.
Yes.
I actually enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wasn't sure, because I liked the first one. The first one's cool. And I like, it delved into the retro games and stuff.
Yeah.
I enjoy retro games, and I thought it was really really good for that. But this one, when I saw it, I'm like, what is it? He breaks the internet.
Yeah, that's what the movie's called. Wreck-It Ralph breaks the internet.
Wreck-It Ralph the internet? What is he doing? He's wrecking the...
He Ralphed it.
Yeah, he Ralphed it.
I think the movie's just called Wreck-It Ralph 2, Ralph Breaks the Internet. I think that's like the full title.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, so he's doing a lot of, I don't know, like, the thing with the Emoji Movie, that was garbage.
Oh, God.
And, I don't think it's gonna be like that.
I think that won the Razzie this year for worst movie.
Well deserved. But yeah, I don't know how, like, I wasn't sure with, what is it just gonna be memes, them, talking about all the memes that happened a year or two ago.
Yeah.
I don't want it to do that, and it could be that, but I didn't see any of that in this.
No.
I saw some cool stuff.
It seems like they're not really using any, like, properties for games. Like, I think doing that will keep it fresh. You know what I mean? Like, it's not calling, like in the last game they had Heroes Duty, not Call of Duty. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they're not using like these properties, and therefore, like let's say Call of Duty is, long and gone in the next 10 years. Obviously it's a reference to it with the name, but it still keeps it fresh for future viewings.
Plus they don't have to pay Activision for the,
that's
for
true.
the license or whatever.
Exactly.
Disney's getting all that money.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm actually really looking forward to that. I wasn't, and I might even be looking forward to it more than the first one. Because with the first one, I didn't know at all.
Yeah. If
it was gonna be, whatever. But, so now that I actually enjoyed the first one, I'm actually looking forward to this one, and I hope it, I think you're more of a fan of that movie than I am, though, right?
Yeah, I really did enjoy the first movie, and it's funny, because it's really the most, un-Disney Disney movie.
Yeah.
It really does not feel like a Disney movie at all. But...
in a good way.
Yeah, it's fresh.
Yeah.
I feel like I keep coming back to that word.
Maybe that's because John C. Reilly.
Yeah. I do love John C. Reilly.
Because he was killing it in that trailer.
And Sarah Silverman is, the
the little
Penelope von Schweetz.
The little girl. She, you know what? I didn't even know that was Sarah Silverman.
Yeah, she puts on a bit of a falsetto, I guess.
Yeah.
But, that movie had a lot of really good, funny moments. And, the trailer for the second one had a lot of great moments. The ending scene when Ralph is doing the feed the bunny or whatever.
That was pretty good.
And,
I was like, okay, where this is going? Well, I don't know. And then, they kept going with it, which was cool.
Yeah. That last scene of the pancakes, sliding into the bunny's mouth.
It's just so, going in, oh man.
Disgusting.
That's, me during Thanksgiving, definitely.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to that movie. Actually, tidbit of knowledge. Apparently, they're gonna have every Disney princess is going to be in that movie. And they're all going to have their original voice actors, except for the ones who are not with us anymore. But all the living voice actors are going to be reprising their roles.
That's a lot of them, too.
That is a lot.
So who we got? Jasmine.
Dude, Snow White, Aurora, Tiana, Cinderella.
Snow White, didn't she pass away recently,
though? She probably did, but even so, that movie came out in 1937.
Yeah. But I remember just hearing something she recently passed away.
Maybe she did.
Maybe not. I don't know.
I would have thought she died a while ago.
Making that up. Who knows?
But no, Cinderella and Tiana, Rapunzel, Anna, Elsa. All the princesses. Pocahontas, Mulan.
What about the girl from Hercules?
No, she's not considered a princess, which really sucks because that's one of my favorites.
Yeah, I know that's unfortunate.
Yeah, there's a couple that probably deserve to be on the list that just aren't. Technically, the girl
can't make the cut,
Technically, the girl from Wreck-It Ralph is probably on the top of that list because she is a princess in that movie.
I guess so. Yeah.
But anyway, so that's
a good trailer.
Yeah, exactly.
And but the one before it, though.
So, yeah, we'll talk about, Christopher Robin. We have a teaser trailer for it.
Garbage.
And there's been a lot of mixed reactions. So Mike, what did you think of, Christopher Robin?
I mean, obviously, I'm not the demographic for it,
which
is okay.
You are.
Yeah, right.
Come on, you love Winnie the Pooh.
Now, first of all, every time I hear Winnie the Pooh, or what do they call him? Just Pooh? Are they calling him Winnie, or are they calling him Pooh?
I mean, Pooh has kind of always been his it's kind of like the shortened version. It's like a nickname. I think his full name is Winnie the Pooh. Yeah, but it's just Pooh.
Anyways, I mean, Pooh might be a good description for that trailer, really. I don't know.
You make me do a spit take.
Now, every time I hear his voice, though, I just think of Kevin Smith doing his impression of it, and it's hilarious. And get well, Kevin Smith. Yes. But yeah, I don't know. It was super short, so I can't criticize it too much. I mean, for all I know, it could be. I didn't know I knew they were making this movie, of course, but I didn't know that it was gonna be a sequel to whatever they're doing, right. Live action, and, I knew it was gonna be live action, but I didn't know, he was gonna be old. Is that just what they're gonna be doing with all these, cause aren't they doing that with, Mary Poppins too? They're adults now, and then they come back into life, and, oh man, that's crazy. Ugh, give me a break.
Yeah, Mary Poppins, Returns. It's got, Emily Blunt in it. She's playing Mary Poppins.
And I love Emily Blunt.
Yeah, she's great. So, I really enjoyed this trailer, personally.
Really?
I did. it really hit a bit of nostalgia for me.
Are you a Winnie the Pooh fan?
I mean, I grew up watching it. I mean, I wouldn't say it's not like one of my top 5 Disney properties by any means, but I enjoyed the older movies a lot, and I used to read the books as a kid.
Yeah.
And, the ending of the trailer when he's like, oh, I've cracked. And he's like, oh, no cracks. Few wrinkles, maybe. I can't really do a Winnie the Pooh impression, but... Oh, bother. But, like, that hit me with a bit of, like, nostalgia feel, so I'm like, ooh, alright. And, I know a lot of people didn't like the way Winnie the Pooh looked. I heard some people refer to him as creepy. I heard some people refer to him as, like,
he's a short talking doll, of course. What do people expect?
I guess for him not to be creepy. What, did you think he looked creepy? I don't think he's supposed to look creepy.
Because he does. Well, because they kind of make him like realistic looking. Like it's not just I'm an animated.
No, yeah, he looks like a stuffed animal.
He looks like a. Yeah, but even more so than what was that other movie?
Ted?
Seth MacFarlane. Yeah, Ted.
Yeah. I was having a whole conversation.
It's weird. I don't know which one. Maybe Pooh is creepier though, because
definitely, it's less humanoid.
Yeah.
I think that's the thing.
Maybe.
So I had a whole conversation.
Even though Ted was definitely a creepier bear.
That's true. Oh god damn. I really did not like those movies, but.
No,
I'm just not a huge fan of Seth MacFarlane in general, other than Family. I like Family.
Really?
I like Family Guy a lot, but I didn't like the Cleveland Show. I really didn't like American Dad that much. But anyway, that's a story for another time. Yeah. So I was having a conversation with my good friend Morgan over from Saturday Morning Cartoon Podcast. You should check them out.
Shout out to them, great.
And we were having a little discussion of sorts. Maybe you could even say an argument about this trailer, because he pretty much just said like outright that it sucked. And I'm like, I don't think it sucked. I think it was pretty good.
What, but the trailer?
The trailer for Christopher Robin.
Or and Pooh in general.
Pooh. Well, I think mostly he was referring to Pooh, and. He essentially said that he looked very lifelike, and I'm sorry, he didn't look lifelike at all. Like, they felt like with the technology that they have now, they could have made him look, I guess, a bit more realistic or animated. And I was trying to say, like, but he's a stuffed animal. He's supposed to be a little bit muted, and I feel like if they made him too animated, he would be compared with Ted, because that's the other talking stuffed animal bear. You know? So, I think they made the right decision, making him look a bit dingy. He's old, you know? He's an old bear. He's apparently, and he's alive too, so.
Apparently they age.
Yeah. So, apparently. And also, I didn't even mention, this is a star-studded cast too.
Yeah.
There's a lot of famous people.
What's his name? Igor or whatever? What's the donkey's name? Eeyore.
Who's playing Eeyore?
I have no idea. Are they even going to be in it? Is Pigwood?
Yeah, no, they're all in it. No, there's a lot. So
we didn't get to see any of the.
No, we only saw Pooh in the trailer.
And the guy, Christopher Robin.
Almost
but forgot his name.
Well, no, we saw more than just him though.
Did we?
Yeah. So Ewan McGregor obviously plays Christopher Robin. He's famous for the Star Wars prequels. Yeah, exactly. Obi-Wan. He was in one of my favorite movies, Big Fish.
He was the best. Might be the best part of the prequels.
Oh, absolutely. I love Ewan. How do you pronounce his name? Ewan McGregor?
Ewan.
Is it Ewan McGregor?
Ewan?
I don't freaking know.
This is where our minds break.
Mr. McGregor. So we got him as Christopher Robin, an older Christopher Robin, obviously. Mark Gatiss from Sherlock, and he was in
Sherlock?
Mycroft, his brother.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was the boss of the bank or whatever.
Speaking of that, I was watching Sherlock, and did you see that episode where he's like fat?
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. Was that the one inside his mind?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great episode.
Yeah, really good.
Anyway, Mark Gatiss plays like the owner of the bank or the factory, whatever he works at. And then the girl from Avengers played his wife. Captain America's love interest in the first movie.
Oh, like Peggy Carter?
Peggy Carter, yeah. She plays his wife.
I'm forgetting the actual actress's name.
Yeah, I'm bad with that. But she's in it. And then, even more, I know Peter Capaldi is playing, he should be playing Owl, but he's not playing Owl. He's playing, who's he playing? It's not Piglet, it's not Kanga.
Kanga?
And it's not Kanga.
Who's Kanga?
From the freaking, from Winnie the Pooh. There's Piglet, there's Kanga, there's Roo.
Tiger?
Tigger.
Tigger, I know Tigger.
He's playing somebody.
I know Pooh, I know Piglet, and I know... That's it, actually. No, wasn't there a rabbit, too? He's like...
Oh, Haley Atwell, by the way, is the girl. Okay, I just found... Alright, so, Chris O'Dowd is playing Tigger. You'd recognize him. He was in, like, Bridesmaids, and he was in,
Never saw Bridesmaids.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually pretty good.
I've heard, yeah.
He's in, he's been in a ton of stuff, though. But, he was in one of those, I think he was, in the IT Crowd or one of those shows.
So, yeah, there's a bunch of,
Yeah, Peter Capaldi from Doctor Who fame, Toby Jones, who played, the guy from Civil War. You know who I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, absolutely. That's, he played wasn't he the Tinkerer?
Yeah, whatever he was.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was also in Doctor Who, actually, as well. But, Dr. Arnim Zola?
Yeah,
there you go. Yeah, he was in, was that Civil War? Yeah, Civil War, right?
No,
Winter Soldier.
Winter Soldier,
yeah.
Well, he was in both of them. He was in First Avenger and Winter Soldier.
And apparently, Brad Garrett is playing Eeyore.
Who's that?
He's Everybody Loves Raymond's brother.
Oh, yeah, I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah, anyway, lots of famous British actors in this movie.
Yeah.
Apparently there's a guy named Nick Muhammad playing Piglet. Anyway, I'm just looking up the IMDb page as we speak, but yep, that's pretty much, that. So, a lot of famous actors in this movie. I guess we'll have to wait to see more of it before we get a full thing. But I am looking forward to it. It does give me a bit of a nostalgia trip.
Sure, yeah. Hope it's good, obviously, but, wasn't really my cup of beer.
So what else? Jessica Jones, season 2.
Yes.
Comes out,
Tomorrow?
I guess. No, today.
Really?
Yeah, Thursday, today.
Because I checked Netflix and it wasn't there.
I got an update while I was at work.
So
that it was
might come up at 6:30 or something.
I got an update on my phone while I was at work that it is indeed out. So, which means by the time of this recording, you will have probably finished it already.
Yeah, that's great news. Actually, I gotta wait. I'm gonna be watching with my friends, so I'm gonna have to not do that. But
so I hope you all have enjoyed it.
Are we gonna do next episode? Are we gonna do a Jessica Jones episode?
Oh, if we finish it by that time, sure.
Well, I'm finishing it.
Oh, Jesus! All right.
You didn't even finish Punisher.
I'm like most of the way.
Everyone. Contact him on Twitter and yell at him for not finishing The Punisher.
Oh, Lord.
How did you not finish that?
I got distracted.
Did you not like it?
Be honest. It was good. I liked it. I mean, maybe it sucks. I don't know. Maybe the next 3 episodes are just Frank Castle, freaking jerking off in the middle of the room.
That's all you had left? 3 episodes?
Probably. I'm really close. I'm pretty much every episode is just Frank Castle going over to the wife's house and hitting on her while her husband watches. That's pretty much every episode I've gotten to so far.
Oh man, I love The Punisher. You got to watch that. But yeah, Jessica Jones.
Jessica Jones.
So are you gonna watch it? Or are you gonna wait for Punisher? Are you gonna finish Punisher first? What are you doing?
I'll probably just watch Jessica Jones. Honestly, yeah, because I really want to watch it. Jessica Jones was my favorite of the Marvel shows. Even more so than Daredevil. I really enjoyed it.
I just need to see the Purple Man back. I need to see what's going on with that. I need to see what's going on with Daredevil. I know they're not going to show anything about Daredevil, but every time they even talk about Daredevil, I get, goose pimples.
Goose pimples?
What? I don't know. I really like Daredevil.
I always refer to them as goosebumps, but okay. Call them what you will.
I've heard it both ways.
Yeah, no, honestly, so have I. I just never heard anyone actually call them goose pimples.
I've never called them that, actually, but I figured, I'm different.
It's I've never done it before today, but I figured, why the hell not?
not the same man I was yesterday.
Jesus Christ. Alright. Jessica Jones 2.
Super excited. I
yeah,
want to
very
see
excited.
everything. I really loved Jessica Jones, the first one, and I've been reading the comic, and
yeah, how's the comic?
That's been really good.
Yeah.
And also I was reading the Defenders, the last issue of the Defenders that Bendis is working on, because, you know, he went to DC.
Right.
It was a really great farewell, because at the end they have like I'll have to bring it over next time.
Does he make a cameo in it? Like Stan Lee in the in Spider-Man, the animated series?
No, nothing like that. But it was like a nice sweet, you know, at the end, like a nice thing they wrote afterwards.
That's cool.
So, you know, it's just, I like that in comics when they do that a lot. You know, just that little extra stuff that they don't do that with other mediums, really. You know, you don't see that too much. But yeah, I really, you know, Bendis is great. People criticize him, but, you know, I don't see it. But yeah, the Defenders is really good. And, yeah, Jessica Jones. Super excited.
Yeah, maybe I'll start tonight. I'm sure Alyssa will be up for it.
Yeah, so next week,
she loves
maybe,
Jessica Jones.
What, you going?
Oh, she loves it, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, she loves, Kristen, can't remember her name. Kristen something though, right?
Mm-hmm. Kristen, Ritter.
Ritter, there you go. Yeah, she's great. You ever watch, the Bee in Apartment 23?
No.
It's so good. Oh my god.
This is the first thing Jessica Jones was the first thing I saw her in.
Even Breaking Bad?
She was in Breaking Bad?
Yeah, she played Jesse Pinkman's girlfriend.
That was her, right?
Yeah. The one that Walter could have saved, but he didn't.
Well, no spoilers.
It's old. It's one thing. Anyway.
Jessica Jones, awesome.
I do love me some Breaking Bad, though.
Absolutely.
Alright, so, at the end of Black Panther, we got that little...
Spoilers.
Alright, so spoilers.
Spoilers for Black Panther.
Well, I'm not really talking about the movie itself. I'm talking about the after credits scene, so... If you don't want to...
Just in case.
Yeah, just, heads up here.
You should have seen it already now.
Definitely.
Because we were late to it, so by now, you guys should have seen it.
Absolutely. Easily one of the best movies I've seen this year so far, even though this year just started.
Oh, man. This May is going to be ridiculous, bro.
So, the after credits scene, a bunch of, Wakandan children are looking over, Bucky, you know, in a little hut, and they refer to him as the White Wolf.
Yeah.
And I remember when we did, last week, when we did our Black Panther, review, episode.
Reaction
episode, yeah.
Review.
You had mentioned that there is another character in the Marvel Universe called the White Wolf, and you were curious as to if they were going to combine the two characters, and it looks like that, in fact, they are. That Bucky is confirmed as the White Wolf. That's going to be the name he's going with going into Infinity War, which is super interesting.
Yeah, they didn't. You know, we really don't have much information besides that right now.
Yeah,
but yeah, that's that's what Marvel does a lot. Like, they'll take characters and kind of meld them together just to make it a little bit more interesting. They do things. Really curious to see how that works. Like, what Bucky's, I'm just like, what is he gonna do as far as Infinity War? Like, what's his role gonna be? And, hearing that the White Wolf, I mean, they mentioned it in Black Panther, but we didn't really see too much of him doing anything.
No,
so,
I
don't really know what's gonna happen.
I considered it more of like a throwaway Easter egg than anything. I didn't really think that they were gonna go with that.
But, Marvel, they just know how to do things.
Surprise.
Yeah, that's, I don't know how that's gonna play out. Like, does that mean he's gonna, like, is he staying in Wakanda for a while? Or maybe, like, in Infinity War, like, if it's months after, I don't know how far Infinity War takes place after Black Panther.
I guess you will have to see.
Yeah, we'll have to see. Because, I mean, Black Panther was right after Civil War.
Yeah, pretty much directly.
So, I'm assuming Infinity War will be directly after Black Panther. maybe after Ant-Man and I don't know. Like
no, I
don't know the time.
I'm gonna have to think that Ant-Man and Wasp is gonna be like a prequel to Avengers: Infinity War. I don't know, because it depends what happens in Infinity War. If there's some craziness that goes down, I don't think that Ant-Man and the Wasp are gonna be like just we're having fun over here.
Yeah.
Oh hey, look, because the tone of the trailer was very lighthearted.
So Ant-Man and Wasp takes place before Infinity War.
I would think so.
I would. Yeah. You're right. That would obviously
feel like
make more sense because he is in Infinity War. So
absolutely, I just feel like
him not to be.
Thanos is gonna F shit up in Infinity War, and I don't think that you're gonna be able to have a lighthearted movie like Ant-Man and the Wasp directly after that.
Yeah.
It just isn't, I don't know, maybe you can. Maybe the entire thing takes place off planet, and it doesn't affect Earth at all.
Ant-Man and Wasp is after Infinity War, right?
As far as, like, movie releases go, yes.
Is it?
Yeah. It's the last Marvel movie that's gonna be released in 2018.
Yeah.
Infinity War, and then that.
Yeah, that's gonna be interesting.
It will be. I'm curious to see how that plans out.
Yeah, I mean, I can't be more excited for Infinity War.
I know.
At this point, I'm just counting the minutes. So,
and as we talked about last week, we're getting it a week earlier. So that's even...
Yeah, in July.
That's,
April. They're just April.
April 27th.
Yeah, whatever.
Come on, Marvel fan.
Days.
I'm surprised you don't have, like, a countdown on your phone.
Yeah.
Alright, what else?
What else?
Just a quick little blurb. I didn't really hear too much about it, but apparently, Tom Hardy's next role, after Venom, obviously, his Oscar-worthy role.
I know, yeah. That's Oscar 2018.
He's gonna play, Al Capone in the movie, Fonzo, which just reminds me of, like, Fozzie Bear, for some reason. But I'm sure Al Capone has nothing to do with the Muppets, so.
Maybe not.
Maybe. I don't know. I would like to see an all Muppets remake of an Al Capone movie.
Yeah.
With Tom Hardy and Fozzie Bear both playing Al Capone. They're both playing Al Capone.
Scarface, yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
Scarface. What?
Well, wasn't the original Scarface movie, not the Tony Montana one, that was about Capone, wasn't it?
I have no idea.
I don't know, but yeah, I'm pretty sure that's... I'm getting that somewhere in my mind.
You're probably right in some capacity.
But there was an original Scarface.
Yeah,
movie, right?
yeah.
And I'm pretty sure that was...
Yeah, most people don't know that Scarface was a remake of
like
another
black
movie.
And white,
yeah.
Early movie. I'm pretty sure that was about Capone.
But yeah. Anyway, not much to talk about there, but it's interesting.
Tom Hardy, they'll just put him in anything.
Yeah, right.
No,
Tom Hardy, he's a very...
gangster, no.
I was born in the gangster life. The gangster life didn't choose me.
Scarface. Yeah, I don't know too much about that movie.
I just heard about it now, so there must not be too much released about it.
Wasn't he in that other gangster movie, that really, really bad what was it called? Gangster Squad? Didn't it have, like, Shia LaBeouf in it? And it had,
my god, I have no idea, but that sounds amazing. Tom Hardy and Shia LaBeouf playing gangsters?
It had, like, a bunch of good actors, but I think it was just a terrible, like, and it was called Gangster Squad. So,
you gotta watch out for that Shia LaBeouf, man. He's a fucking cannibal.
Yeah.
Actual cannibal Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah.
What was it? Yeah, but I don't know if that's a thing. I'm sure it probably is somewhere in some universe, if it's not this one. Yeah. But if there's not one already.
Tom Hardy's knocking it out the park with those movies, man. Venom and now
I don't know.
Capone.
Well, he was in The Revenant, so that gives him a couple passes.
Yeah.
What else? Okay. And so I think probably the biggest news that dropped just today, Jon Favreau.
Yeah.
Famed director of Cowboys and Aliens and Iron Man and
Jungle Book
and my personal favorite, Chef. Love
and
Chef.
What's that? The one with Vince Vaughn.
I don't know.
Damn, I'm forgetting. Damn.
You think about that.
Yeah.
I'll move on. He's producing and writing a live-action Star Wars series. That's insane. There is so much Star Wars content.
And what is that for? Is that, I'm assuming that's going to be for Disney's streaming service, that Netflix thing?
I don't know. I feel like that would be the kicker to get people to buy it.
Yeah, just put...
Plus, like, you know, they have, like, the Muppets. They're talking about that. I know that they had, like, a High School Musical thing that they were doing for their streaming service. But, I feel like
Tons
if they...
Marvel stuff.
I feel like if they had a Star Wars series directed by Jon Favreau, or, written and produced by Jon Favreau, as a Disney streaming service only, thing, like, that would boost the numbers, like, substantially. That would be, like, I wasn't planning on getting the streaming service. As big of a Disney fan as I am, depending on how much it costs, like, if it's like $5, yeah, okay, I'll do $5.
It's gonna be 10.
It's gonna be 10. It's probably gonna be 10.
You're not gonna get it?
I mean, I might now that they have Jon Favreau doing Star Wars.
Netflix. Would you do that? Would you be like, I'm getting rid of Netflix and just go with Disney?
Probably not, no.
Because, tell you the truth, even though I don't care about I just care about the Marvel stuff. Like, if that's where all their Marvel stuff is going, I'm getting rid of Netflix.
Yeah. You know, I guess that makes sense. Do you think that all the Netflix Marvel stuff is going over there too? Like Daredevil, Jessica Jones, Iron Fist, Luke Cage, Defenders.
I don't want them to end.
I think they can reach...
I mean, not so soon, at least. I mean, I want it to eventually have an end, I guess. But, yeah, not now, not at this point, not in the next few years.
I don't want it to end. I'm just saying, you think they're going to transfer over to the Disney thing and not Netflix anymore? I don't know. I feel like Netflix produced them, so I feel like... I don't know. I feel like they're going to stay on that.
I feel like Disney's just going to buy Netflix and just call it Disneyflix.
Honestly, I would not doubt that. Did you know that Blockbuster had an opportunity to buy Netflix early on and they didn't do it?
For super cheap too.
Yeah.
And they were like, no, people still like their physical stuff.
Yeah.
And
oh man, how times have changed.
Yeah.
But yeah, which begs the question, like, is it too much Star Wars now? Like,
I mean, if you're a real Star Wars head, then no. Just like I wouldn't say there's too much Marvel stuff, but for me, yeah. I mean, well, I've been fatigued since Rogue One, and I didn't see the last one because I don't know. It's just not my.
Last Jedi was good. I liked it.
You were just saying so you didn't like it.
No, it's not that I didn't like it. I was just scared that on a second viewing I might pick it apart more because sure. The Star Wars, like, oh my god, new Star Wars movie, like, nostalgia, has kind of worn away now. So I might, like, look at it as a movie rather than, like, a new Star Wars movie.
Yeah.
But that's one of the things that I'm more worried about as far as my personal love of Star Wars. See, when a new Star Wars movie comes out, it's, like, exciting. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, oh man, like, Star Wars. It's, like, a big thing. Like, when Force Awakens came out, like, I was flipping out.
Yeah.
But then we had Rogue One, which is Star Wars, which is like, alright, this is cool.
Yeah.
And then we had Last Jedi, I'm like, alright, this is really cool. But nothing has excited me more than seeing Force Awakens for the first time.
Yeah. Because
it was the first Star Wars movie since the prequels.
Mm-hmm.
And I think some of the letting some time pass in between, it's kind of like what's that saying, like, distance makes the heart grow fonder or whatever it is.
Yeah.
But it's, I think that's the kind of situation that I'm in. I feel like we're gonna keep getting Star Wars, like, boom, boom, boom. And it's not gonna be as special anymore, because you're just kind of expecting it at a certain point.
They're going down in quality, it seems. Like, as far as, like, people's interests, like, I feel like, even though The Last Jedi made, like, super tons amount of money and stuff, whatever, but I feel like people were maybe just because Force Awakens, that was like the first one in a long time, so it had a lot more hype.
It had the hype.
Yeah.
I hope I never lose that. The love for Star Wars. Like I've got a goddamn stormtrooper tattooed on my right arm.
Yeah, now you're committed.
I am committed. No, I still love Star Wars, but I just hope I don't lose that like childlike, new Star Wars movie.
Yeah.
But anyway, in other Star Wars news, you read before that John Williams, the next Star Wars movie, the ninth episode, is going to be his last film doing the score for it.
Yeah, I believe. I know he's super old, so it makes sense.
Yeah.
That it would. We knew it was coming, and he's had a hell of a run. So salute to John Williams. That's going to be. From what I've heard, that's his last score that he's doing.
Whatever you want to call it.
Legendary composer.
Oh, yeah. Like, didn't he do, like, Superman? He did Superman, too, right?
Yeah.
And Indiana Jones?
I think so, yeah.
And Jaws?
Possibly.
I think so.
He's done so much, and so much iconic, everyone knows John Williams. Like,
absolutely.
That's just super famous. Like, even if you're not a Star Wars guy or whatever, just, throw a dart and you can find one of his songs that people have, influenced and whatever.
Yeah, his music is so iconic to the Star Wars series. It's going to be so weird without him.
They're still going to use his stuff, though.
Mm-hmm.
There's still obviously all the Stormtrooper marching.
Yeah.
All that stuff is there, so that's that. But, it's going to be weird.
It definitely will be.
Although he is finishing out the trilogy, the 7, 8, 9 trilogy.
Yes.
He is finishing. So.
Which is fine, because that's going to be the end to the Skywalker, saga.
Supposedly, yeah.
Because obviously...
Which is weird.
Yeah, it is. So it's time for a change, John
Absolutely.
Williams can't do it forever, and I think it's the proper note to send off on.
Yeah, how much more can he do? He's put in so much of his life into that, Let him rest for the last few years he has left.
Was there anything else did you want to talk about The Division at all?
Yeah, well, I just, I saw the little trailer that they had, and we knew the Division 2 was coming out. Yeah. I'm not a huge Division fan anyways.
I never played the first one, because it kind of died out pretty quickly. Like, there's a lot of hype behind it, and then people were really into it, and then, I feel like it just kind of...
But then it came back.
Did it?
Yeah, that and, a lot of the Ubisoft, properties, that and Rainbow Six, those...
Rainbow Six is
they had a popularity... Then it quieted down, but then they just released more content, and they actually changed it around. There's still a huge fan base. There's a huge.
I think
player
people
base.
always love those Tom Clancy games.
Yeah. Well, I guess even though Tom Clancy's not, none of that stuff's even by him anymore.
No,
right?
It's not. It's just
they took all that his branding.
It's a brand name. Yeah. Well, they still called it Tom Clancy's The Division, didn't they?
Yeah, but I think that ended. I don't think they're doing that anymore. I think it's just going to be The Division.
Because he's kind of just a brand at this point,
Yeah.
Tom Clancy's I love Splinter Cell, by the way. Those games were a big part of my childhood.
Yeah, I'm sure that'll come back eventually. But yeah, Division's cool. I got it when it was a super cheap on sale on PlayStation Store. So, and I enjoyed it. I didn't beat it just because I don't know, multiplayer games. I'm not really. I can't invest my time in those. I like to play on my own time, not wait for people.
Right.
A team that I have to.
I agree with that. As I grew older, I grew less fond of multiplayer games. I much more enjoy single player.
Yeah, multiplayer games are okay. Have you tried Fortnite?
I haven't. I keep hearing about it though.
You need to try it, bro.
Is it for the PlayStation?
Yeah, it's free.
It's free?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe I will.
It's still in early access. It's free. The Battle Royale mode, it's, every man for himself, 100 people.
I might give it a try then.
It's actually really cool. They just actually released a new mode, today or yesterday, which, it's 5 teams of 20. verse. So it's actually a really cool, mode that I really like. I like the solo and I like having a 4-man squad, but 20 people against, 4 of the teams of 20.
Yeah.
It's crazy. And like, you can build in the game and stuff. You're building forts and walls and stairs and stuff.
I mean, it sounds cool.
So the things you can do because you can do things as a team in like 4-player where you can build some stuff. But with 20 people, like, we built a castle, dude. And it was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll give it a try. It sounds.
Try it. Yeah,
we should.
We should do like a duo because they have a duo mode 2 against 2.
That sounds like fun.
So yeah, we'll have to play that.
Yeah, I'd be down for that.
Yeah.
All
but
right.
As far as what I've been playing, that's about it. As far as but yeah, Division 2, I guess.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll keep an eye out for that.
We'll see. I don't know. Did you remember when the trailer for that game originally came out and everyone was the Division?
Oh, yeah.
Like, super hyped, and we were looking at like early screen. It looked awesome, and then everyone was kind of like, because
that's kind of what happened. Like I said,
same thing with Watch Dogs. They did that.
Oh my god, yeah. I had a poster of Watch Dogs up in my room for the longest time, and I never got it.
You never played Watch Dogs?
I never even played it. I pre-ordered the game and then canceled the pre-order. I had the poster.
I have it. I'll just give it to you.
It's honestly, I have no desire to even play it.
Yeah. You know what though? It's a decent game. I thought it starts off a little rough, but once you get to the meat and bones of it, it's actually a pretty decent game. It was way overhyped. That was the real problem with that game.
Yeah, I think games they're trying to be different. Trying to do something different, and then sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Like, I was really hyped for that game, I, A Zombie, and then that game really sucked.
On the Wii, right?
It came out for the Wii U, and they have a version for it on the PlayStation. I didn't like that either. Yeah. So, I don't know.
I remember that game being billed as like, that's the Wii's mature game that they're coming out
terrible.
with, and that didn't work out.
It's not great. It's so bad. You hit everything with a cricket bat and called it a day. What's that game with like the planet exploring that everyone was freaking out about?
No Man's Sky.
Yeah, No Man's Sky, and then that game turned out to be a bummer. That sucks too.
It went. That's another one that just mismarketed and overhyped. Yeah. Like, I knew from the dev team, like they went from small like Vita games to what was that game that they had? It was like Dangerous Joe or Stuntman Joe or whatever.
Beautiful Joe?
No, it wasn't Beautiful Joe. It was like a stuntman game on a motorcycle, and that was actually a pretty fun game. But like, that's the game that they were making, and then they just like, you know what? Let's try this massive, huge universe game, and I thought it was cool, but it was not what it was hyped out to be. And shame on them because Sony mismarketed that, and they overpromised.
All right. Well, I think
anything else?
I think
was
that's
that
about
all the news?
Yeah, it's about all the news. Yeah. Well, we hit 53 minutes so far. So
I told you.
Yeah, dude. There's a lot of news this week. We need to have time for like an actual subject.
And next week, Jessica Jones.
Yeah, hopefully
we'll try to.
Absolutely.
If both of us finish it.
Yeah, and even if we don't both finish it, we'll still give a
definitely
talk of some sort, an
yeah.
impression of some sort. But before we go, thank you guys so much. Black Panther, our episode last week, is our most viewed episode of all time.
Thank you. Yeah, it beat the Super Bowl episode.
Yes, that was our
which was our like home run for us. That we did some big numbers. Thanks guys.
That's very awesome. Please, if you have any questions or comments about any of the topics we talked about today, feel free to hit us up on any of our social media sites.
Yeah, tell us how you hated Christopher Robin.
Or don't. Maybe you liked it.
Yeah, maybe you liked it. Maybe I just hated it.
What do you think about, too much Star Wars? Is that even a thing? Just any of the topics we discussed, please send us your comments. Email us at geeklirious@gmail.com. And,
all that good stuff.
That's pretty much it. So thank you guys so much for listening.
We will see you next week.
Yeah, absolutely. Roll the outro.
Hey, Brad, what's that?
What's what?
That thing right in front of you, man.
Oh. You mean the script that's telling me to remind our listeners to subscribe to Geeklirious on iTunes or any platform of their choice?
Yeah, but wasn't there more?
Alright, let me take a look. Oh, hey, there's a part where I tell the listeners to follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter using our handle @Geeklirious.
Yeah, that's the best line I ever wrote.
Oh, crap. I deleted it.